Hello everyone, my name is Shuman Sutrodhar and today we are going to discuss one of the sample question from physics. See, in this question we need to calculate the equivalent resistance between the terminals A and B. So before solving we need some concept called combination of resistances. See, if two resistances are in series, let's R1 and R2 are in series, then their equivalent resistance become equivalent means what will be the total effect of these two combination. That will become just a single resistance R equivalent that can be calculated as sum of the all the resistance. So क्या हो जाएगा? R equivalent will be just R1 plus R2. And if two resistances are in parallel, if R1 and R2 are in parallel, they can be replaced by single resistance that will be equal to, that can be calculated by this formula 1 by R equivalent equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Or instead of using this formula, we can use another shortcut formula, that is R equivalent equal to product of the resistances divided by addition of the resistances. Production divided by addition. So this is the shortcut formula for if two resistances are in parallel. Okay. So, and before going to before solving this part, let's do another trick. If two equal resistances are in parallel, see, let 4 ohm and 4 ohm resistances are in parallel, so their equivalent resistance can be calculated by this formula, and that will be equal to R equivalent equal to product divided by addition 4 plus 4, and that is actually 2 ohm. What we can see? We can see that the total resistance, equivalent resistance become half of the individual value. If two equal resistances are in parallel, then their equivalent resistance become half of the value. So we will use this concept. Let's see. See, in this diagram, this 4 ohm and 4 ohm resistances are in parallel, so their equivalent resistance will become just half. Half means 2 ohm. They can be replaced by just single 2 ohm resistance. Similarly, इधर क्या होगा? 12 ohm and 12 ohm are in parallel, so their equivalent resistance becomes just 6 ohm. And this 8 ohm and 8 ohm resistances are in parallel, so they can be replaced by single 4 ohm resistor. So let's draw the equivalent diagram. So that will be 2 ohm, that is 6 ohm, and this will be just 4 ohm resistance. Similarly, see, in this combination 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm, they all are in series. Series means same path. So in series क्या होता है? Equivalent resistance becomes just addition होगा. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, they will be just total 3 ohm. And similarly 1, 1, 1, they will be just total 3 ohm resistance. So in the equivalent diagram, that will become 3 ohm, and this is also 3 ohm. Now again in this diagram we can see this 1 ohm and 1 ohm resistance all are in series, so their equivalent resistance become just 2 ohm. 1 plus 1 will be 2. Now see, this 2 ohm and 2 ohm resistances again in series, so what will be their equivalent resistance? Just half of the value, that will be just only 1 ohm resistance. And we can see the above combination of the resistances can be replaced by single 1 ohm resistance. Okay. And in the down part, this 3 ohm and 6 ohm in series, let's calculate equivalent resistance will be product divided by addition, so that will be 2 ohm. Similarly, यहाँ पे भी 3 ohm and 6 ohm will be replaced by a single 2 ohm resistance, so that will be 2 ohm, and this is also 2 ohm. Now in this diagram, now we can see this 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm all are in series. Series में होगा तो total equivalent resistance will become just, add करो सबको, 3 ohm हो जाएगा. And this 3 ohm and 6 ohm again in parallel, calculate product divided by addition, that will be just 2 ohm. So above combination can be replaced by single 2 ohm resistance, and this will be the next equivalent diagram. Now in this diagram again 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm all are in series, so their equivalent resistance will be just added. क्या हो जाएगा? 1 plus 2 plus 1, that will be just total 4 ohm resistance. And this 4 ohm and 4 ohm again in parallel, calculate. Actually ये 2 ohm हो जाएगा because equal resistance are in parallel. Let's calculate 4 into 4, product divided by addition, so that will be just 2 ohm. So whole above combination can be replaced by just single 2 ohm resistance, that will be just 2 ohm. And in this diagram, this 2 ohm, 2 ohm, 2 ohm series single path, so they will be replaced by just equivalent resistance will become 2 plus 2 plus 2 total 6 ohm. So that will be 6 ohm and नीचे होगा 3 ohm and ये दोनों किस में है, पैरेलल में है ना, सो कैलकुलेट इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस, दैट विल बिकम प्रोडक्ट डिवाइडेड बाय एडिशन 3 plus 6, so that will be thus total 2 ohm resistance. So the equivalent resistance between the terminal A and B will just be only 2 ohm. So the option D is correct. Thank you.